To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Rushes right there as he releases it. Goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there. Lucky to 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kip. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Prescott. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd down with 17.
Brings up 3rd down.
Man, fucking dumbass blitz.
Now Dak to throw. Pass rush is there inside once again. They down on the last snap run. Force the incompletion this time. Those plays are on 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't work.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's a long-time vet Brian Anger on now. He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Cousins now. And the first play of the series will be an incomplete pass intended for his running back. It brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Looking quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
So how did that he's able to get protection and I can't?
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes it inside the 30-yard line. After that 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Another give here to Jeanty. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down. They're sent backwards. Looking quickly here.
Almost on 2 yards.
Now Cousins on 3rd and short. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Cousins. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, bro, and they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Fourth down's got to be something from a short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that was on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Just closing in on him, and he's going to be dropped by the Raiders.
Son of a bitch, man.
At the 24-yard line.
And before we can see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second down behind the sticks. Now Prescott. He's under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces third down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody's got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Defense had him this time. They went back to the same well. The defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Rob. It's fourth down. They'll go with another punt, which brings Brian Ingram back to the field. Collects this in the 35.
Can't get this ball deeper.
They bring him down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
I don't remember what I was doing.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Here's Cousins. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
That first looks for him in the contest. This contest, they're not taking a shot. And it's a shame, though, because this defense played that ball better than he could.
Cousins to throw here on second down. We put everything he's got behind it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Complimentary defense right there. That pressure on the move up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
To the air on third and long. Back to the same target, but it is the same result. Incomplete. Defense speeding on once again. Lots of contact to break up that catch. It's fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground. Here we go. They're going 4-on-4. They're going for this. It's complete. This is Bowers. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. One of the biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert. To run this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
When things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And they bump their lead up to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 31-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Dak off the play fake. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to keep moving forward. Down inside the opposing 30. Offensive line fast.
6 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw, Prescott. Ooh, almost to throw to Johnston. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Eric
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Here's Prescott on second down. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. That is pay again. That is a trio from him before halftime.
I think we've reached the point in the game, Gabe, where I got to name my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, third down. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas!
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. This one splits the opponents. It is good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14. Cowboys 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Derek Young to return this. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out wide as they get set for this first and 10. Cousins. Got a man over the middle, it's Bowers. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers, too.
Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. It looks like he got around 8 yards before he hit out of bounds. Second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Back to throw. Cousins. Grabbed by Beck. Left side. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And it is first down, Las Vegas.
That pitch and catch will show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense more time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a set of downs to work with.
That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First down for Cousins. And he's found his target on 4 passes so far in this drive. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. Time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about rhythm of an offense, right? So you get through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And this one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's third down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just force it an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
That's caught for the first. And they stop him just inside. He's at the 4. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection we see with QBs and tight ends.
To the pylon, and he will get there. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Tinty, give him 2 now in the second quarter. Gave it at the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They now lead by 14 points. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball on 35 to begin this drive. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Here's Dak. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and inside to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Quick slant to Ferguson. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 yards and a first down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Secured by George Pickens. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. First down here for Dak. And he has struggled to connect as he throws 4 completions on 12 attempts so far. First down, here's Dak. Oh, puts him here on this one, right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there, like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Fairly safe to say is that the ball is incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set themselves.
So it's second and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Prescott going to throw. He's going for it again. And oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders will begin the fourth quarter with a football following the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. You've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
We're seeing this more and more these days, Bob. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, I'm going to take this shot. It's your ball or nobody's ball.
Full extension, and he brings it in! And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to the second half. We've got a touchback.
And not on that way to save life. This one? Open this one.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. A big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first.
3 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42
Prescott. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the grounds. Incomplete. It's 2nd down. Now they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the throws they weren't throwing the ball. But because they are losing, they gotta keep throwing it and risk these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
Is to win.
and they're not doing it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Dak. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defenders saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just say that desperation's kind of oozing out of them.
I found it. This is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been looking for. Okay, so
Throw here, 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Stops there. That gets
I'm looking
the
for.
big gain. The defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
22 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
So
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
go here. Okay.
Working inside the red zone. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. The dose of the hurry up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 30-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Prescott. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Pickens. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards, nicely done, but still short of the marker. So it is 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field to keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 35 yards.
think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paint, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding that defense just like that.
He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is good for a big first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Looking to throw, Cousins. And what a play downfield to break up that throw. It's going to be second down.
What a great look of both players priding themselves on their ability to win contested catches. Neither could quite win it outright that time, and that's a battle that I'd sure like to see again.
Cousins to throw here on second down. Brought in by his bench here. It's Jesse. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that sets up a Raiders first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line. He's got second and 11. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on. Brock add another stop to what's going to be a nice game for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, they've heard from the defensive coordinator job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect formula. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes, third and long. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. And work by the defender, deflecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Cousins is going to go on four. Finds Besh, complete. And he will dive in. Touchdown Raiders. Jack Besh scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Gay to add the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now 21.
Raiders 28, Cowboys 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Las Vegas.
Here's Cavante Serpent on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now Dak to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. Still going inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one is up, and it is good. It's down to a 14-point game.
Raiders 28, Cowboys 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. Making some progress here. This effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. To the air, Cousins. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up second.
I think that was a throw game that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing on second, Cousins. He can't find a connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
Just cannot afford right here, kid, to go 3 and out. Not when you watch your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throwing his Cousins. Wow, unbelievable effort on that one-handed grab. We got the football, not the first. That's shy of the mark on fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. This is let's play the quarter. To throw, Prescott. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Dak. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit, break up that catch. It's third down.
One score is just about going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up. And I think we're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
They'll throw, third and long. They close in on him and drag him down to the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. And that brings up 4th now and 21.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Raiders will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out there after a pickup of about 17 yards. And it is 1st down, Las Vegas.
He's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Back to throw, Cousins. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
2nd down, it's Cousins. And he's going to go down. They drop him back on his own side at the 47. That's another one for Gary. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them a 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game came down. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He has just taken a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm so cool, some shit to shut up.
Damn.
So I don't know why I did that.
That shit happened to me and Tight last night. But it only happened when I'm winning. But I can't really. I got to throw that theory out. So now it happened when you win it. So
I used to have some issues with that pressure, yo.
no, in the beginning of the game, like I already know what you do. I couldn't think of the play that I used specifically for that. The running back play, that quick table route. Beginning of the game, I couldn't find the shit. I forgot where it was. Then I remember where it was, and I scored. So I know where it's at now. Or do I? Shit, I don't even know.
I need the hot route there.
Hot route what? Yeah, I don't want to hot route it though. I want you to chase that motherfucker over there, because that's a quick route.
You got a book today?
I'm off the rest of the day. You about to be out though, right?
Yeah, probably back.
All right.
This ain't a debate. God's in control of the things that I make. He's in control of the time and the rest of the time I get dressed. And when I take a breath, and the time I had left and the chances I take. Think that you know me, well, it's a mistake. Skateboard is different, I got vertebrae. I am not bending and spinning and stretching and thinking of shrinking to fit in your chain. Think like an octopus, really a fish. Game in the head like a god is the fist. You can do choreo, move it like this. When it comes to the spirit, you know who it is. Know what he bout. Any false idols, he's taking them out. But there is not any, come on, look around. I'm telling you now, let's count it down.
G-Dub.
Hey, how you looking?
Start another game.
All right, but yeah, the game cut off on us, so I got to throw that theory out, and I got to apologize to Tank because with him, it seemed like every time I'm winning, it does it. Now I was just losing and it did it, so I got to throw that theory out. It's just something that happens in the game, I guess. I'm hardwired. I know my shit don't cut off, but I guess anything is possible, man. Technology will fail you if man made it.
Yeah, it's too smart, man. It's supposed to be on good, man.
Mm-hmm. What quarter you in?
Stay.
All right,
We'll see what happens. I don't know. He got me 8-0 right now. Play with the coach.
He running the ball? You streaming?
What is he doing? He got some good plays. He got some cool pass plays and stuff.
Oh, you streaming?